the Harbin Ice Festival Convention Center fell silent. It was January 2019, and the cold had settled into everything: the walls, the chairs, the breath of every person gathered in that grand meeting hall. Outside, Harbin, China, was buried under the kind of winter that most of the world only reads about. Inside, the World Ice Sculpture Championship selection meeting had drawn the most elite cold climate artists on the planet: master sculptors, competition organizers, and art directors from across Asia, Europe, and North America, all gathered in China's most celebrated winter art capital. At the center of the judging panel sat Master Chen Wei. You didn't need a name tag to know who he was. His presence commanded the room the moment he entered it. 52 years old, with the steady, deliberate movements of a man who had spent his entire adult life in perfect control of tools, of material, of outcome. Chen Wei had won the World Ice Sculpture Championship 5 consecutive times. He had been commissioned for not one, not two, but 3 Olympic Winter Games opening ceremonies. He had personally trained over 200 ice sculptors who now worked at major winter festivals on 6 continents. His technical precision with ice was described by peers as almost supernatural. His understanding of ice's crystalline structure, the way temperature changes affect density, the way light refracts through different thicknesses, the way a single degree of variation can mean the difference between a masterpiece and a collapse, was unmatched in the known world of competitive ice artistry. In China and across the entire international ice sculpture community, Chen Wei was not simply respected, he was revered. Beside him sat his longtime protege, Master Lu Chen, who had studied under Chen Wei for 15 years and had himself become a world champion. Other panelists included a Norwegian sculptor renowned for large-scale environmental ice installations, a Canadian artist celebrated for intricate miniature work of almost microscopic detail, and a Russian master who had constructed full ice palaces for winter festivals across Siberia. This was the room, this was the panel. And sitting in the audience, slightly overdressed for the cold convention center air conditioning, a simple jacket not quite doing the job that the insulated parkas around him were doing, was a young man who did not look like he belonged there at all. His name was Carlos Santos. He was 33 years old, he was Filipino, and his hands, if you looked closely, were the hands of a craftsman, rough at the edges,